things hard on himself. You know, he's just got to slow the game down, try to get some easy ones.
And here are the Cardinals. 7-point differential. Pass to Rozier. Back to Sanders. And a wide-open look for Freak. The three-pointer off the mark.
Not a bad look for him on that shot, but it just doesn't seem to be his night tonight.
Here's Joseph. The putback, and it's slammed in by Splitter.
Was there any doubt what he was going to do with that putback? Flush it down.
Oh, that's some energy we just witnessed right there.
And that's the kind of energy you have to display when you want to attack that offensive glass.
Murphy can't hit. Here is Dave. Pass to Joseph. Here's Splitter. And UConn again with the bucket.
You know, with all the shots they've knocked down here in the second half, their field goal percentage has crossed the 50% mark.
Yeah, and any team will take that excellent in terms of their efficiency.
And the Huskies going with a whole new group out there. So it's Louisville now. They trail by 11. Murphy in at shooting guard. Payton is out there with Thomas. Then it's White, and it's Odom in at the point. That's good. 8 points for Freak.
And with Freak, he takes a lot of pride in where he hails from. Didn't grow up with a silver spoon in his hand by any means, and his family cheers him on from Harlem.
And, Greg, you can see it in this game. I mean, we're all a product of where we've been, our environment, our experiences. And with Freak, he doesn't take anything for granted. Some of the very best players of all time have come from the projects like Freak, and he takes pride in playing for Harlem.
And a switcher also for UConn. Reed's checked in. The Huskies leading by 12. Now Jennings. There's a good screen. Reed against Murphy. Reed misses.
You know what? His finishing ability not really at the level that you would expect from a pro, but he's going to have to start playing with more force. No question as to which team gave the better effort tonight. A dominant performance and an outstanding win for the Huskies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Shot quality and better overall shooting.
And what a huge standout performance it was for Joseph. There wasn't much they could do to slow him down as he was converting every good chance he got. Is it getting dark in here? Because if not, it's time to turn the lights out.
They're out already. I mean, give them a ton of credit for the job they did here today. Really impressive.
And Posey kicks to Sims, goes up the baseline, and Sanders pulls it down.
Oh, excellent interior D to force the miss.
His defensive ability is a big factor. I mean, there's no denying that.
Louisville, no good that time either. Jennings with the ball. And the foul called on Freak. That is his first foul of the game.
That's his first personal foul. Substitution on the court.
And so it's UConn with the win. They came in here and Welcome, everyone, to the final game of the college basketball season. Tonight, we will crown the winner of this year's tournament. And no matter what the outcome here tonight, what a ride it has been. I'm Kevin Harlan alongside Clark Kellogg and Greg Anthony. We'll see the Wisconsin Badgers and Louisville.
You got that right. I mean, this is what each student athlete has worked so hard for all season long. An opportunity for the title. I mean, this game might very well be the defining moment for the lives of every one of these young men.
Both these teams have gone through so much adversity just to make it here. All tournament long, it's been survive and advance, but now this is the part where you put all your chips on the table and just lay it on the line.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. We've got Kaminsky. Hawkins is out there with Hill. Then it's Decker, and it's Evans in at the power forward. In transition, here come the Badgers. Decker can't hit. On defense, Wisconsin.
You know, Wisconsin has not historically had a lot of players in the NBA. That number, however, could be growing in the next few seasons. I mean, they have a few, but for the most part, their winning has come through solid team play.
Now, here is Murphy. Stolen by Evans. There's the dish to Decker. The Badgers working the ball around now. Hawkins kicks to Kaminsky. Kaminsky sets the pick for Hill. No good on the three.
And with room like that off the pick, you have got to knock that one down.
Well, you know, they did everything right, Greg. They executed. All you want is a good look at the basket. Sometimes the shots just don't fall.
Murphy. The basket drops, and he gets fouled on the shot. One free throw coming his way.
And with any championship game, you know that every player's going to have their heart racing for the first few minutes. That's just natural. That's adrenaline. They'll need to remain calm, though, and let the game come to them and kind of ease into it.
And one guy, guys, I'll keep an eye on in this one is Freak. He is the consummate leader for his team. He can come out strong and play his game while keeping his intensity level up. It'll be just what they need to claim the title.
Here's Price. Hill pulls it in. Outside Conley. There's the feed to Hill. The tray. Again missing Hill. On defense, Wisconsin. They trail by 3. Price kicks to Mack. Out to the right wing. Price outside. Dishes it to Mack. And the pass to Murphy. Fires from the line. Good on the jump shot. Murphy's got 7 points. Wisconsin trails by 7. Murphy in at shooting guard. Rozier's out there with Earl. And it's Mack in at the 5 spot. Decker passes to Hawkins. Outside Gibson. Kicks to Decker. Payton right side. A strong finish under heavy pressure all over. Payton's got his first basket of the night.
Really aggressive play there, taking it to the rack against the big fella.
You know, Greg, aggressiveness is really the only option when you're on the wrong side of the size equation.
And Wisconsin looking at who they've got. Payton is out there with Hawkins. Then it's Decker, and it's Gibson in at the center, locking down the middle. Hawkins with it. Still getting warmed up offensively. No buckets yet in the game for him. Decker dishes to Evans. The jump hook, and off the front iron, and in it goes.
Yeah, sloppy D there. You can't let him get the ball in his hands down there.
Extremely untidy on the defensive end. I mean, when he gets it in that close, that's an easy bucket.
Here's Early. There's 45 seconds left to play in the first half. The shot by Hughes, no good. Wisconsin trails by 3. Payton left side. Outside Gibson. Back to Payton. It's rebounded by Louisville. To the wing right side. And a wide open look for Freak. Cans it from downtown. Murphy's got 10 points. Murphy's gone 80% from the field. 4 of 5 shooting. It's Hawkins on the wing. Pass to Gibson. And here's Hawkins. Here's Payton. No good on the buzzer beater. The clock runs out, and we're heading to half. And the big game is just about ready to get going for our second half of play. What a championship atmosphere we've got here tonight. We are just one half of basketball away from seeing college basketball history being made.
And in a championship game like this one, guys, you would have expected a close battle. I don't think either side is going to be able to run away and hide in this one.
And Greg, tight games like this are where legends are born. I mean, if a player like Freak can come up huge in this final half of play, he'll Woo! You know, on the surface, it might seem questionable to attempt a dunk like that when you're behind, but I think he's just trying to give him a spark.
What a dunk it was.
And he's got that awe factor. Even look at us. We're all sitting here just waiting for when he goes airborne.
And for Louisville, Murphy, he's in at small forward. Rozier's out there with Sanders. Then there's Harrell, and it's Mack in at the center position.
And as we see Freak and his team go for the title here, he is trying to repeat what he did just a year ago. He was able to lead his high school to the PSAL championship.
Well, Greg, he was a 4-time All-American selection in high school, and a unanimous one at that. He's won state titles before, but this is a different animal than high school.
Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time getting the lid off the basket so far.